Hello, guys, and welcome back to this episode of the Decades Challenge, Sims 4 Decades Challenge. So, yeah, Thomas is walking around with his head bent down, as you can see. And if you watched the last episode, you know why. Because in the last episode, we unfortunately, you know, we lost our mother of the family, and she died during childbirth. Both Henry and Alicia is, past the initial mourning. And I think that makes sense, because they are only children still. So I don't think they quite grasp the concept of death fully yet. They were in mourning for, some days. I have played, along for some days, and we are in the second day of 1817 at the moment. The one that is, most in mourning, is most, sad about this, is actually Jane. And I think that makes sense. I have this feeling that maybe she kind of, maybe she is blaming herself just a little bit. I could see that she was the one helping out with the birth as Anne went into labor early. In her third trimester, just when she got into the third trimester, she went into labor. So Jane was the only one around. And she hasn't, of course, had any children herself. And she hasn't helped out with giving birth earlier. So the risks were additionally high in regards to that. So yeah, she is kind of blaming herself. I think she has 4 days left in mourning. Wendell has 11 hours left, and Thomas has 8 hours left. So yeah, she is the one who is, most badly uh, affected by this. And that makes sense, I think. Right. Okay. So add birthday candles, because today it is actually little Henry's birthday. He will be a teenager today. So we are having a birthday for him, and we are, doing the dead rolls for him. Fingers crossed that he makes it, because I can't take any more, death at this point. Not right now, at least. It's too much. Um, but yeah, we are having his birthday today, and then I think tomorrow I will have the wedding between Wendell and Eliza, his, betrothed and his sweetheart. They are doing quite good on the romance part, so I do think that they are able to marry even though they are teens. I have this mod that should make it possible, and I believe I discovered some time ago that the romance has to be around, 50 for it to work. So he will, be married tomorrow. I wanted him to be out of mourning for his wedding, so that's the reason why. And then, of course, we have the birthday of little Henry, and he is out having a little ride. I do think, yeah, he's still going for that energetic ride, right? And he's not doing too good on the riding, but we are learning. It is a difficult skill to master, so yeah, we're still just learning, I guess. Yeah, but I do think I will have him, trot over here, just trot home. Please trot home. Yeah, he is trotting home now, so that we can have the birthday on the way. Right, and we actually didn't we milk Matilda? Maybe we didn't. We're gonna go and do that. Yeah, he likes horse riding. I believe that he is also a horse lover. No, don't do that. That's not one of my Sims, so you're not gonna, do that. But yeah, I do believe that he's a horse lover, actually, isn't he? Yeah, he is. So he likes riding, of course. That makes total sense. Right, but we will dismount Belle and then we will go in and blow out the candles and, age Henry here up to 18. Right, you guys. So it is time for the death roll, and Henry is a teenager now, so we have to avoid 5 and 16. Let's throw the dice. Ooh, close call. Close call, but he makes it. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Henry makes it and gets to live on as a teenager. Oh, that's so good. So good. I was kind of worried there for a moment, because I really can't handle any more death at the moment. And if he died, the family would once again be so sad. And with Wendell's, um, my face is a mess. I can't go anywhere looking like this. What can I do? Right. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Don't overreact. Do not overreact. Right. But if he had died, with Wendell's, you know, marriage coming up, he would have been so sad. Oh, and look at his face. He is breaking out. Can we do anything about that? Can we conceal the acne? Are we able to do that? I know that normally, they wouldn't have been able to do that, but okay, it helped a little bit, not that much though. Okay, apply facial cleanser. And they wouldn't have, been able to do that either. But I think it would be in this, context, it would be like washing their face. And of course, back then, people were washing their faces. Okay, it helped a little more. I think we can't have him just, all broken out in his face with, pimples and everything like that for his wedding tomorrow. Right. But we have Henry, who's a teen, and Wendell, who's a teen, and Jane, who is a teen. Okay, and Charles is wondering if I want to go over to his house and hang out. No, I don't think I'll do that. Oh, he needs a bath. Do they all need a bath? No, she's good. Kinda, it's getting there. Okay. Okay, most of them need a bath, so I guess I will actually just let him go to the toilet real quick, and then I will send everyone off to the forest to bathe in the stream because we only have one bathroom with a bath, and it's gonna take forever that way. So we're gonna send them off all in one now that they need it, every one of them. Okay, right, you guys. So most of them are, or all of them now, are home from bathing in the stream. So I will go and have Jane here cook up something for them to eat. Right, maybe a pie. Okay, no, we need some butter for that. Okay, so she'll make some butter. It's still kind of early, so she'll make some butter, and Alicia will clean up everything around here. We need to clean our home just a little bit. No, do not go and grab a serving. Do not do that. Go here. Go here. Go away. Your daughter is fixing up a, meal for you, and you want to go and to grab a serving. That is not nice at all. You go and pet Matilda. Right. Okay. Well, we need to do something about that. We need to clean the hooves and brush the coat because our horse is stinking. Yeah, Bill is very uncomfortable. I get that. That makes sense. Okay, so, and we have the feed scattered out for the chickens. That's fine. Totally fine. We can collect some eggs. Are there any eggs? Yeah, there are some eggs. I see it in the coop. So we did get some eggs. Let's see. What did we get? We got 2 eggs. That's fine. It's not, no, hasn't been that long since we collected something last. Okay, so maybe I will actually have the 2 youngins play a game of chess. No, 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 Alicia, you are not to eat the bread. That is not okay. You can't do that. No, 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 no. Do not eat the bread. Just, play with your horse. Oh, she did eat it. All of it. That's so annoying of you. Actually, stitch something, I guess. Yeah, stitch some shapes. Okay, and it looks like Jane is almost through with the butter. Oh, and she has some itching, right? It doesn't really look like she has any. Okay, everything's dirty. We need to clean everything. Doesn't really look dirty though, does it? Okay, so I guess these type of counters doesn't really get dirty looking. No, do not go and grab a serving. Do not do that, please. Oh my goodness. Right, you can go and drink that. That's allowed. You can have a drink. That's fine. Okay, and you will actually just pick up the butter. Pick it up and, set it away, please. Right, and we'll just stick that over there. So now it is time for a pie. So let's see. Let's see. What do we have? I think a meat and tomato tart would be the thing this evening. So that's what we're gonna go with. Right, okay. And now he is getting up. He's getting up to go and grab a drink. That's fine. Then I guess you can go and, take over his place and play with your son. I think I will maybe have. No, why are you getting up? Do not get up. Play a game with your father. Oh my God. Okay, so he's getting something to drink. He's very hungry too. I know you all are hungry. We are trying our best. Jane has taken on, all the responsibilities of the household after their mother has passed on. So, it's pretty new still for her to be the one. Yeah, look at that. Oh, honey. Oh, I'm really sorry for her. And she's just, she's so sad and is the one who has the most trouble getting over, or not getting over per se, but getting past the death of her mother. So sad, She doesn't deserve to go and feel responsible. Oh, but I do think she does. I do think she feels kind of responsible that she wasn't able to, save her and help her more. And I guess that makes sense in some, way. Okay, where you are not grabbing a serving. Oh my God. Dinner is just about ready. Look at that. It is ready right now, you guys. So everyone just go and sit down, please. I will have everyone sit down so that we can have a serving, a dinner together as a family. I think that's, overdue. Right, okay, so let's see. He has sat down so he can grab a serving. And you grab a serving? Why are you getting up? Oh my God. That's so annoying. Right. Okay, but grab a serving and grab a serving and grab a serving. Right. We'll see if the rest of them gets up and yeah, they did. Okay, so she's taking, the end space at the table and he thought he'd go and sit in the rocking chair. Why won't you sit with your family? Oh my gosh, that's quite annoying. Right, he's not really getting up. Oh, Thomas finished very fast. Okay, okay. Yeah, he's going to paint. That's fine. That's fine, Get some money in. We have spent a little money. I'm not gonna show you on what yet. But I have spent some money since, the last episode, and I'm kind of excited for the thing that I spent the money on. But we'll see, we'll see. Right, you go and clean, please. Clean everything up. Right, okay, so he's just sitting down. Okay, right, so I guess they can have, another set of playing. And how is she doing? She's quite all right, so I guess we'll have her practice her piano because she needs it. The practice, she really does. And Jane will just, finish up with cleaning everything up. We'll set that aside for later. I think it's so, nice of her to take on all of those responsibilities. I guess, it would be quite common for the oldest daughter to step in and take on the household or whatnot. But, I think that it's something, it's something, right? Clean up the manure. Okay, and why aren't you playing? You don't want to play or what? Okay, play with yourself then. Right. But she's just walking around and taking care of the home, giving everything. Yeah, use elbow grease. Right. I actually think that when you're done, yeah, you are done now. You can go and gather some water. I think we need it. Oh, and Alicia, she reached level 3 in her piano. Oh, that's nice. Then she can go and play with dolls as she, wanted to. That's fine. You did great, honey. Aw. Right, but it is also getting, a little on the later side. None of them are that tired, but we do have a big day tomorrow with the wedding, having people over and everything like that. So I do think that I will, mostly just have them actually go to bed in just a little moment, I think. Okay, you guys, it is the morning and Jane here has prepared some breakfast for everyone, so we are gonna have everyone go and grab a serving. Right, you stop your painting. So we'll have just, a quick morning meal together, a breakfast, and then I will, get the family good and ready with their needs and everything to host the wedding because today is the day of the wedding of Wendell. Oh my God, our first boy, baby boy. Oi! Oh my goodness. Yeah, that can't have been too nice. Right. But we are ready to have him marry Eliza, his sweetheart and betrothed, and his love, basically. He does love her very much, and I do think it's a love match, even though it, was arranged by Thomas. But Thomas went ahead and arranged that on behalf of Wendell because Wendell liked and admired and really was interested in Eliza and her interested in him. So yeah, I do think it counts as a love match. That's so sweet. So, I'm gonna have them eat their meal and, take some baths and whatever they have to do, gotta do. And then I will set up the wedding. Right, you guys, it is time to do the wedding. I have set up a little wedding venue. We'll see, as we all know, this is very bugged. But we'll try whatever we can to do to have this work. Okay, stop chatting up, everybody. So, everybody gather around. It is time, and in just one moment, we will send Alicia down the aisle with Mr. Downey. Where is her father? Her father's not there. Right, okay. Then I guess Jared, her brother, older brother, will escort her down. Okay, who is oh, Henry is attracted to Eliza. Yeah, now he is walking off and sitting down. Oh my god. Right. So you go here. And then we'll have her coming up the aisle. Look at this. A wedding is happening. Oh my god. And our groom is running away. Okay, okay, okay. Right. So why can't I have them marry? Oh, that's so annoying, you guys. I did check this out earlier and it did work, so I'm not really sure. Right, okay, so I'm just gonna real quick age them up into adults and then I will afterwards have them age down to teens again. Okay, it's happening, you guys. They are exchanging their vows. I vow to be a true and good husband to you. Right, and the rings, you guys, the rings. And kisses! Oh! Sweet. Yeah, we're gonna move them in. We'll have Eliza move over with Wendell's family. We're not gonna take any money. Maybe we should have taken some money actually. Didn't they still use diaries and stuff like that back then? Right, but it doesn't matter. These two are married now and they are married for love. Oh, she was switched back to her. Right, okay. I did have some trouble, you guys. I will just real quick age these back to teens because, we did age them up to be able to do the wedding. I did, try it out earlier and I was actually able to marry them as teens, but I don't really remember what I did. So yeah, but I am pretty sure that, the game still recognizes that they are spouses. Yeah, they are spouses and have tied the knot, and she is living with us now. So that is quite fine. Right. And half our guests left, I guess. And her father isn't even here anymore. Her mother is, though. So, right. A for trying, I guess. But yeah, not really. This is not really it. Right. And I just have to set their age lift, I guess. Um okay, so add to the current age progress. Yes, yes, right. And Wendell here, he had also lived 12 days, right, as a teen. So we are now married and, they are husband and wife. And I think that they would, settle this with a kiss. Yes, so go and kiss your new wife. Oh, and the fridge is ruined. Right, we're just gonna replace that. So he is going to kiss his new wife. Oh, oh. Did she just move his hand up a little bit so he was a little down with the hand? Oh my God, Wendell. Did he just? Did I imagine that? Oh, okay. Let's see. Yeah, she is moving it up. Right. Don't you be walking around and doing all kind of sorts of things while we are out and in front of my family, Wendell. Right. Okay, that's quite fun. Okay, but I guess that we will, express some fondness. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, she likes affection. Yeah, that's right, I guess. Okay, profess undying love, sure. And they are very satisfied, and everyone is now leaving pretty much, except her mother is still here. Can she like give her mother a hug? Hug her, right? Yes, hug her. Okay. And does he recognize her family now as his family too? Like is this his mother-in-law? Yeah, it is. Right. Okay. So I guess it worked for us to, age them up and then down again. Right. But I'm just gonna, sort this out and put the chairs back at the tables and stuff like that. Okay, you guys, we are back and everything is cleaned up. Right. School teaches important things. Sure it does. Sure it does. Right. But we are back and we have cleaned up after the wedding party. And I guess we should have these two, go ahead and consummate the marriage. And I have made the upper floor their space. Look at this. Oh, their own little space with, this was Thomas's mother and father's bed and Thomas's bed, so Wendell's parents' bed before they, upgraded for this one, but I kept the other one. So we got some use out of that. And, we have a game table here, so we can play some cards and we can play some games. And, we have some books. I think Eliza is the kind of person who likes to read and, a little some flowers. And yeah, I'm very happy with their space. But I think I will have them go, right? And can they? Yes, okay. So they will try for a baby. We're gonna have them try for a baby because there's no like birth control back in these times. I think I have said that before. So every time we basically have to try for baby. And they just got married. The marriage needs to be consummated to be, lawful and everything like that. And also we have to get started on making some babies. Right. So we are gonna. Okay, she's whispering seductively to him now, right? And Eliza has a major crush on Wendell. Well, that's good that you're crushing on your husband. That's quite fine. Oh, engaged, just married. Sure, sure, sure. They are jokesters. They can be that. So they are going to their own space. It is the first time that Eliza sees this space, so oh, and it is happening. They are having their first woohoo, first time, No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What? No, no. Do not go in. Do not do that. Go downstairs again. No, no. Jane, you need to stay out. You do not get to go in and intrude on their private time. Also, I don't even think back in the 1817 that she would actually know anything about that kind of stuff yet. So that is not. No, 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 no. Why are they? They are keeping going upstairs. They are not supposed to, do that. Right. Okay. I think that I will actually just go ahead and lock this door for everyone, but basically, okay, so we'll lock this for everyone, can we not? Yeah, we'll lock it for everyone, and then we will allow access to Wendell, and we will allow access to Eliza. Yeah. So they have their own, private space. Oh, good. I'm happy they weren't, nobody walked in on them as they, had their first rendezvous, if you can say that. Right, okay. And she is going to throw away some eggs she has in her inventory, I guess. No? Okay, and she has a child violin in her inventory, I guess. Whenever they have some children, they can. Oh, and a certificate of marriage. Right, 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 right. Oh, and I also, I used some time before doing the marriage when I was setting up, the ceremony. I used some time to like get some pictures of Wendell and Eliza, like some wedding photos. So I will definitely have Thomas work on them and get that done so we can have that. I'm a little sad that I didn't think about making something of Anne and Thomas. But yeah, we are definitely making a painting of Wendell and Eliza, a wedding photo, and I think I might do that going forward. I will make paintings, and as time goes on, I think I will probably just switch over to taking photos of them. But right now we don't have the possibility to take pictures, so we will do the paintings, right? And luckily, Thomas is very skilled at painting. Is he at 10? I don't know if he is. Right, it's not really. Okay, he's at an 8 in his painting skill, right? So yeah. And I guess now actually Eliza is the lady of the house, actually. I guess so, even though Jane, of course, will keep on being a very good, help and everything like that. But I do think that after, Wendell is the one who's going to inherit the land and the house and the farm and everything like that. So I think that makes Eliza the lady of the house, right? So she's the official lady of the house. Having to take care of things and running the household, I think. Oh, but look at this. It's gonna be such a beautiful painting when he finishes. They are such a handsome couple. I'm so happy about them. Oh, and maybe, in a little while, maybe we'll have some children. In Gen 2, we'll be starting that off. Wendell is surely, going to have some children with Eliza. And of course, now we have women around who have, of course, Eliza's mother is available to help out with the birth and stuff like that. I think she would come in the middle of the night, no questions asked. But also, Jane has already tried, to help with birth once, so she will have a better understanding of the process and what has to be done and stuff like that when she has to help out again. So, we are really, we are quite good set off in regards of, being able to have the babies in the best possible way and with, minimal risk. So that's so fortunate. Oh my God, look at that. And it is a masterpiece. Wow, you guys, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I am loving this, right? So we're gonna put that in Wendell's inventory, and I guess that, actually he will just keep on going. So just, keep on going with this. We have a medium painting too and some large paintings too, right? So we'll see what works the best. I wasn't really sure about that. But you guys, I actually think this is it for today's episode. Yeah, I think it is. We had a birthday, we had a marriage, or a wedding, you could say. And we have a new lady of the house, Eliza, who is going to, be taking care of the household, of course, with the help of Jane and Alicia when she grows up. The next episode, we will go into 1818. So that'll be something. We are getting close to 1820, where we can have more settlers come and, basically create a little village. I think we can do like maybe some community lots too at that point. I'm going to do that anyway. So, I think maybe a church would be something to do. Something for future, like future weddings. And I do think that it would be nice to have some kind of community, maybe going to church on Sundays or something like that. I do believe they would have done that back then. So that'd be something. Maybe we'll do like some kind of saloon, or some kind of a community house of some sort, that we can have maybe some parties, maybe some harvest parties, or I don't know, something like that. Maybe in the future we'll even do like a school, probably, maybe, probably in the church, I think. So yeah, if you have any thoughts on that, let me know what you think would be funny to, make as our first buildings in the village. And I will definitely take it into consideration when I am planning out this story. Guys, thank you so much for watching and hanging with me today. And be sure to tune in the next episode, where we find out maybe Eliza is already pregnant. Maybe we'll have a little baby on the way, and we'll definitely be going into 1818, and just follow the Johnsons, and maybe get some matches for Jane and Henry along the way too. So yeah, right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and hanging with me today, and I will see you the next time.